Hey guys, Greg here, Underground Graphics. If you're watching this now, you're on YouTube and we're getting ready to do an install for our Jeep Hood PPF. It's a new product, we're excited about showing you this. Of course, you know that the red is just there to show you where that's going to be placed. The film we're going to be using is Expel PPF. Of course, this will come off, we're going to get that cleaned up, alcohol prep, we're going to wet it, get this on there, and we've got some tools and equipment and we're going to show you what that's going to come with. So what I want to show you is what we're going to get with this. All of our kits are going to come with that standard squeegee. I believe they are now all included with that felt edge on there. Again, this is going to be a very wet install. So PPF does not install dry. PPF is a little harder and it's very different than vinyl. So this is going to be cut to shape. Again, as you saw that in red on the hood, this is that piece right there. PPF is very stretchable. So again, getting this wet on that install is going to be key. Front and back, making sure that surface is completely clean. Make sure your hands are clean. Again, this will be provided. You can use it, although we do recommend using PPF specific squeegees. These are available on our website. Click the link in tools to get these. As well, we're gonna have that PPF slide mix to get that on there. Our prep spray to clean the surface. These are just great, easy add-ons, but of course, this is stuff you can make at home. It's a water soap mix. And of course, we're gonna be using our industrial size here for the project. And again, make sure you've got some clean microfiber towels. You're going to do that to clean and as well as part of the install. All right, let's get over there and start installing. All right, we're going to get going. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one off. And again, this was just to show you that area and where that was. We actually used a wrap cast film to get our template. So again, this gives us our shape. And with PPF, we know it's going to stretch a little bit, so we actually take that template, we shorten it, and then as we installed that test fit, we pulled that out just as we are about to do on the PPF. So once we're ready to go, we want to use that alcohol prep spray. Again, this is just that alcohol water mix. Unless it's already clean, but still, that alcohol is going to get off any of that contaminants, anything that's just on that hood. If you want a clay, you can do that too, but what you don't want is a ceramic coating. So if you have a coating, you're gonna want to break that down, make sure you've got a good surface to stick to. That is the same for graphics. And again, this is our friends over at 1941 Customs. Jared, thanks for letting us use your Jeep for this. He's already got a couple of these rock chips here. You can see these little small spots, but especially right here. And again, they're all on that forward edge. It's pretty rare we get one right on that lip. So a do-it-yourself kit, we want to make this easy for you to install. We're going to have that edge exposed. If you try to wrap that edge and you've never done it before, it's going to be really difficult to get this to lay down. And again, if you want to have that, we do recommend a professional installation. Check with your local dealer in your area. So now that we've got this wiped down, we're going to get this really wet. I'm gonna set that there. Again, that was just that alcohol prep. I'm gonna have my squeegee ready here. And here is that film. And again, make sure your hands are clean because you are gonna touch the back side of this. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that nice and wet. And again, this is that soap water mix. Got that right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and peel. This is almost as hard to see. You really, again, if you can avoid touching the adhesive on this, great. You can even, let's see, just to get that started. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna pull right there from the edge. There are these two fingers. They're right there on the edge. Once we get that started, I'm gonna spray that down. Spray that hood again, that down, and this is face up. I'm gonna need to go this way, I believe. We're just gonna lay that on there and fold this right back over. And get that right in place. If it's sticking, I want to lift that up again and get more on there. You really cannot have enough water on this, or I mean that solution, that slide solution. We're going to get that in place. So we want to bring that edge down, and you can kind of see here where you've got a little bit of room to pull. I mean, you've got about, looks like about 3/8 of an inch. I want to get that on my left side too, and I'm there. And then I'm going to want to come here in the middle and see where I'm at here and be about a 1/16 of an inch from that edge, being right on the edge of that. Again, a little bit more water. Make sure that top side of this is wet as well. And then we're going to take that squeegee and just press that out. And we're going to come one up on that top. That's going to set that, and then we're going to start working out side to side. As we're doing that, we want to make sure that we're staying in place. I don't want to slide this, so I really just want to keep that in position. Work that out. We can come back down, make sure we're following that line. And same thing on that left side. And this is where that rubber squeegee really comes in handy, because it will flex to the shape of that, but you got to keep this wet. And if you have a plastic squeegee, again, it'll work. And this is self-healing, so again, if you get those light surface scratches, little heat will take that out. But again, you really want to, or I do encourage these. These are, I'm not sure what these are on the site, but they're not horrible, and it's always nice to have. Now I've got a release cut right here at the corner of that, and you're going to see these little fingers come up here in the corners. So that relief cut is to help with that, but we're going to worry more about just getting this into position. And as we pull on this, that's going to get rid of that relief, or it's going to get rid of that bubble in there. And as well as we start to use this towel in here, I'm about to show you here in a minute, we want to make sure we get all that water out. Again, you've got room to pull on this if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get this, wrapping it around that squeegee, because what's bringing that back up on that inside right there is just the moisture under that film. So once that little bulb pocket's out, that's good. And if you need to pull this, again, you can just stretch that down. You may need to pull that up and give it just a little bit more. I'm happy with that spot, so I'm going to leave it as it is. And I'm going to come back and work on that other side. And again, just make sure we're where we want to be. Need to lift this up. That's why you want all that moisture under there. You want that wet so we can. And this rubber does not do anything to the paint as long as it's clean. And again, if you get a little bit of those fingers, there's some right there, most of it is really flat, so it should come right out. But once we add the towel to that edge of this, it's going to pick up that moisture on the edge, and 9 times out of 10 it's going to seal that spot. So again, it just did it again right here on that relief cut. It's exactly what I wanted to do. You don't want to take that without any moisture on there. But as that one that's stubborn, again, is going to be, that's going to be that trick, is to pull that down and let that tack. If you have one that's still problematic, this one's giving me a little bit of trouble, but it's right on the edge of a chip, of an existing chip. I'm going to let that evaporate, let that moisture evaporate, and we'll come up and we'll grab that later. So now I just want to go back. I'm going to give it one more quick once over. Just real light. Make sure, when I say light, medium to heavy, because you do want to make sure all that water, all that soap is out of there, especially on that bend. And it looks like I've just got that one spot there. It's giving me a little bit of trouble. But again, once this moisture evaporates, the solution, it'll stick no problem. And so those of you that want to have that full coverage for that rolled edge, again, we can make it for you. It is just I can't stress, it is a difficult install. So we do want to see that was still wet, but I've got a little bit there, but this will dry out. It doesn't dry immediately. So we don't want you to put this on and go drive immediately. Let this sit for a while. It's going to take time for that to come out. But again, if you want that rolled edge, give us a call, we'll make it, but we're not gonna have that listed on the website. We've had lots of people do those, they have issues with them, and again, we wanted this to be easy for you to put on. See, I've already got that down. So we're gonna use this, go kind of light with it. I just wanna make sure we got all that moisture out. And even some of the small stuff, if you get a little spot that's got a little moisture pocket, you know, like I said, give that time to sit. I've got a stealth PPF project going on right behind me, and same thing on that one. There's some spots, those edges, we just got to let that stuff sit for a little bit, and then we go back, and if you get a pocket in there, I know that's hard to see on camera, but there's a little pocket in there. Get that wet again and just give it a quick. Again, it's rubber, so don't feel free. You're not going to scratch your paint on this. That's why we want you to have those rubber ones. We want you to use those, but you don't have to. I can't tell you how many times I didn't have one with me, and we just used a squeegee, and we're careful. But this makes it a lot easier. So looking at all those lights, I'm looking to see if there's anything I really left in there. This looks great, and I bet Jared's not even going to know this is on here. And like I said, some of this little stuff, just make sure it's flat and then let it evaporate out. If it's still got a little bit, you just want to make sure you can, you want that to be an edge that you can either roll or lay back down. But that soap water solution is key on this. And I got really close to where I wanted to be. And again, we're right there on the edge of that stuff. So let that sit for a while, make sure that top edge is dry so that doesn't lift. We can always go back and tack down these edges a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the rest of this car, but guys, that's it. If you guys have any questions, give us a call, like and subscribe. Again, PPF is imperative to keeping those hoods in good condition. And if you're concerned about the windshields, that protection for the glass, we're a huge fan, and we sell ExoShield. That stuff is awesome too. Be sure to click on that link. Guys, thank you. We'll see you next time.